Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome into the Spiritual Asylum. This is your December 2023 reading. I've already cleansed the deck and set the intentions as to what it is that we're looking for and what we need to hear. So we will go ahead and ask Spirit to allow us to receive those messages as clearly as we understand them. And if anything does come through, to allow them to be revealed in divine timing. All right, let's get started. Let's see what you got going on for December. I'm going to pull some from this oracle deck and just get some main energies for December, and then we'll keep going. I have a steady energy with you. It's pretty confident. Oh, wow. Okay. We have forgiveness and we have soul healing. Okay. What else do we have? Like, I have to say, like, forgiveness and family, and working on self in such an enlightening way has been coming up so repetitively within everyone's energy. It's really profound. You know, there's a lot of people at one time, you know, and that develops a shift in the universe, you know, when so many people at one time are working on the most positive characteristics of themselves and trying to enhance, you know, not only themselves, but enhance and help those around them. This is absolutely profound. I love to see this. What else do we have for Sagittarius in the month of December? Thank you. And we have, look at this, angels and masters with a master number of 33. So you are definitely, and I can see it all the way through here, you are definitely on a spiritual enlightening phase of your journey and in your life right now. This is so in tuned. And you seem to be going from, like, you had to start off here. You had to start off with this forgiveness. You had to be able to get here. Now, who are you forgiving? What are you forgiving? We're going to delve into that because I don't necessarily see what's going on here, because it seems as though it's pretty solo. So this could be forgiveness of self, okay? And you had to accept something. I'm getting that as well. Soul healing and angels and masters. So you definitely have some protection here, whether you realize it or not. And I'm pretty sure that you are aware of it. And let's see. Let's go into Kipper, because these are definite, like, markers in your life. You know what I mean? And I want to dig in to see what are they marking. Let's see. You definitely have a enlightening moment in the month of December, and it's going to strike really deep towards the end of the month. Okay, and let's look at what is going to happen, or what are we looking forward to. Let's see. Angels and masters, soul healing. Okay, can I see forgiveness for Sagittarius? Someone who took something away from you. Someone who took something away from you. That's huge. Let me see. What else? Thank you. And I can see what it is. Come on out. Yeah, a message. I think you're going to get a message. Someone asking you, oh, my tooth. Like, just felt like a pain in my tooth. I don't know if some of you have a toothache going on right now, or if you're getting ready to go to the dentist. But that was like a weird feeling. Some of you are going to be receiving a message from someone who took something from you. Okay? They're going to be talking to you about it. They're going to be confessing it to you. Telling you that they took something out of a specific spot, like out of your drawer. You know? Like they were in your home. And they took something that was very intimate for you. Let me see what else is going on. What do we have with this? Thank you. Pathway. This is going to help them as well. I think they're ready to turn a leaf as well. And this is why they're looking for this forgiveness from you. Because it's necessary. What else do we have here? What else do we have with forgiveness for Sagittarius? What is going on here? Look at this. A message of concern. What? You have a message and then a message of concern. So I'm going to say within like the next 7 days or 14 days that this conversation is going to happen. Okay. From whenever you're watching this, 7 to 14 days, a week to 2 weeks, someone is going to come to you and they're going to speak to you about taking something from you. And I don't even know, now that I'm looking at it, I don't even know if you really know that this person took something. Now, what I do also feel is that, see, they fucked themselves up because whatever they took, I feel like hurt their feelings. I feel like it put them in a position where they kind of regret taking it from you because it might have been information that was not really supposed to be privy to them. Okay. And, or it wasn't supposed to be privy to them, but it wasn't something that, like, it wasn't supposed to be revealed to them in the time that you were expecting it to. You know what I mean? But everything happens when it's supposed to. And they found out. But this person came and took something from you. What else do we have with this? Mature woman. This is you, though. I get this energy with you. I get this energy with you. And we have mature man at the bottom of the deck. What else do we have, Spirit? Can I get more clarification on this message? What kind of message is this? What are we saying here? What message is it? Change. Oh. Okay. So maybe you wrote a letter, to this person that you were looking to leave or go or separate, move out. And they saw it before they were really supposed to. Maybe it was something that you were trying to leave to them. And they saw that letter before you wanted them to. In a family room. Yeah. They were sneaking around. They were snooping around. And they saw something that wasn't necessarily supposed to be seen with them yet. And you know what? You are aware that this person took a look at it and you decided to allow them to kind of suffer in their consequences. They're going to be talking to you and they want forgiveness from you. They do. Whoever this person is that took information that they were not supposed to, whoever listened to a conversation that they weren't supposed to, they're looking for forgiveness from you because that conversation or this communication has something to do with them. Can I see soul healing when it comes to Sagittarius in the month of December? Wow. Lovers. Wow. That's beautiful. What I saw was lovers coming in. Okay. A child. How beautiful. I feel like this is a very jovial relationship that you're getting ready to embark on. Here's a mature man right back at the bottom of the deck again. What is that? You may be embarking in a relationship that they already have a child or you have a child. You're gorgeous, first of all. Let me just tell you. Okay? You are like the perfect face, the perfect nose, beautiful eyes, like brown, light brown as well, blue eyes. You're gorgeous. And what else do we have with this lovers and the child? This may be a relationship that you've already had with someone as well. That a child may come out of this situation. And I think that this is going to be good for the both of you, honestly. This is a lovership. And I love this because, when it comes to lovership, there's a lack of expectation to be a certain way. There is a promoting to be an individual person, even within inside of a union. And that allows people to continue to flourish and be who they are and go towards their personal legends and continue to do what makes them happy, which in the end allows both of you to reside in a very positive space with each other. A lovership is absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And I think there's going to be a child within this lovership that you have going on here. This is gorgeous. I mean, I love this. It's such a unique courtship. It's such a unique partnership. It's so unique. It fits you very well. It's exactly what you're looking for. Okay. What else do we have with this soul healing here? What else do we have, Spirit? Coffin. I think also Okay, if you are in a lovership already and you already have a child with this person, I think that something else is getting ready to come up. What do we have with this coffin here, Spirit? Can I get more? What do we have? We have imprisonment and we have occupation. This is coming off a little, let me see. Coffin, imprisonment, and occupation. For some of you, for some of you, this is absolutely beautiful. But for some of you, I'm getting that it feels like it's a little bit of a boggled down situation where you feel a little stuck. I don't really see anything. Now, I did say it was getting ready to move into, for some of you, I didn't say it all the way, but for some of you, it's getting ready to move into the next stage. I'm going to clarify this coffin one more time. But another batch of you, it just seems as though it's boggling you down. Can I see this coffin here, Spirit? Let me see this coffin again. Let me see this coffin. And we have thoughts. Huh. This person is wondering where you are about it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's been in a lovership situation for a while, and your partner is kind of wondering what the next step is. Okay? They want to know. It's not you, it's them. You are very comfortable in this situation that you have going on with your partner, but I think your partner is actually thinking about taking the next step and making something a bit more official than what it is. And they're no longer wanting to just have this here. Although it is very, very beautiful, a lovership, you could stay in a lovership, but it's also a beautiful step to move into something a bit more committed. And I think that's what your partner is actually desiring right now. So this is a decision. And I was going to say this a little earlier, but you know what? Okay, so 35 into a singular number is a number 8, which we bring to manifestation. This person is working something with you, okay? They're working something with you. I suggest having a conversation with this person because they're not saying anything. And I think it's because they know the position that you take on it, which is you are okay being there. You know what I mean? But something is heavily on their mind about you, thinking of you in a marriage way, spending the rest of their life with you. And I feel like they think that paperwork and a committed way comes with that notion of being with someone forever. They want to make it solidified. They don't want any ifs, ands, buts about it. They do not want, they don't want it to be so easy to walk away. You know what I mean? And the thing about that is that when you are with a partner, it's not easy to walk away no matter what. Marriage is paperwork, which makes it difficult because, and look at this with adjudication at the bottom of the deck. It makes it difficult because you have to go through the whole ins and outs of signing paperwork. If, the inevitable would happen, in that type of situation where you were divorcing or separating. But a partnership is a partnership. Once you devote yourself and you click that bond with a person, it shouldn't be easy to walk away anyway. But your person, you two think on like a bit of a different level, which has always been the reason why you've worked out so much. There's a conversation here. Let me see this imprisonment with occupation. Let me see imprisonment with occupation here. Courtship, yeah. Like I said, some of you feel like the situation is a little bit like boggling you down. This may be your energy. I'm speaking to two different groups of people here. I know. I am. Some of you are okay in the position that you are, and someone wants to move past it, right? They want to make a full commitment with paperwork and writing and a wedding and engagement and all of the beautiful trimmings that come with it. And then some of you feel as though you've I think moving on and moving past a lovership is on everyone's mind. But I think it might be weighing so heavily on some of you where you feel like it just is not necessary right now. It's not a necessary conversation. But your partner is thinking the same thing. Maybe not as quickly as some of you, where this person wants to move into marriage. This person wants to talk about an engagement. You get what I'm saying? Huh. This conversation is necessary. All right. Let's see angels and masters here. Let's see angels and masters for Sagittarius in the month of December. What do we have? We have distant horizon and we have community. Wow. You have a community. Look at this shit. What I'm telling you. Marriage at the bottom of the deck. Child, you have lovers, courtship, marriage, and community. I'm telling you. Whatever your partner is going through, whatever they're thinking of, look, it's a gift and a journey, and they want to take it with you. They do. This is happening in both of those situations. It's just one group of you are going to be open to this conversation. It's just that your partner's not having it with you. And another group of you is not really going to be into having this conversation because you think it's going to boggle down the situation. You think it's going to be too tight. It's going to restrict you. You already feel restricted. You feel like you need to put more work in. You feel like you need to go to work more often. You need to put in more hours. You feel like you're tired. Whoever this other group of persons you are, you're kind of tired of whatever this entailed, whatever this brought up. But your partner's not tired. You know, your partner is not tired. And I think that what I'm seeing from this is that you need to stop thinking that you're doing it on your own. You need to stop taking the whole bulk of it, and maybe you need to speak to your partner because they don't see anything wrong, and maybe you're internalizing something and thinking about something and overthinking something that you probably should be having a conversation with them. If they need to be home more often, if they need to take the baby, if they need to pick the baby up from school or from the daycare or whatever, those conversations need to happen because you're not having them. And I feel like you're internalizing a lot of it and suppressing where it really doesn't need to be suppressed, and you're kind of backing off of everything when that really isn't the problem. It's giving me that there's not a leveling or a balancing of who's doing what and how everyone is taking care of the situations. Speak to your people. There's a big conversation that needs to happen with you, Sagittarius, in the month of December with your partners. We have distant horizon and community here. Yeah, angels and masters. Let me see what else. Distant horizon and community with Sagittarius. I want to tell you that you have warriors around you that are looking at you from a distance, that are praying for you. Ooh, and I can feel it. Feel it right on the top of my head. No joke. For real. Courthouse. Let me see what else. Look at this shit. If I wasn't doing it on camera, y'all, I think y'all would think I was lying. Ain't got time for that. Courthouse and marriage. I'm telling you. Now, some of you are going to absolutely decide to go ahead and go through with this marriage. Absolutely. And some of you are going to maybe go to the justice of the peace. Some of you are going to choose to have something extravagant, and some of you are going to think to have something a bit intimate. And both of them are going to be absolutely fine with your partner. I think that might be the compromise as well here. Your partner might be looking for something grand. You might be looking for something a little bit more intimate. I'm pretty sure that your partner will agree with whatever it is because they know that you are making the commitment that they wanted them to make. They wanted you to make with them. There's a community of warriors, somebody who was married as well. And I am getting a dual message here with this marriage. Okay. So maybe grandparents that were married. Somebody in your family who was married. They have a really, really good eye out for you. They are kind of like guiding you through your love life. Honestly, like they're there for that specific purpose. I see a lot of flowers here, a lot of pink and red. A bouquet here. Let me see what else. What else do we have? This marriage and this unionship will be in the next year. It won't be like, well, we're at the end of the year. It'll be next year, but I'm talking about like next year, the end of next year. You know what I mean? That's when I see it. And then we have toil and labor. What else do we have here? Can I see toil and labor for Sagittarius? Month of, okay, yeah, this is going to give you, I think, okay, so I feel like some of you are going to feel like it's like mundane and a lot of work, but it's actually going to give you a lot of happiness. I think this is going to be an unexpected situation where you feel like you didn't really think that you were going to feel about it the way that you are. I'm telling you, whoever this married couple is with you is actually a lookout. They're preparing you for something that's absolutely great, something that is about love and something that they share the same feelings about that this person, that your partner feels, to get married, to have that community, to be together, to make that commitment, put your name on the piece of paper. You have guides behind you and above you that is fighting for this diligently, especially with this high honor. You get what I'm saying? It's a salute to um to the tradition, okay? Because that's what I'm hearing. There's a tradition here, and you may be the person in your family that's actually the only one that's not married. You know what I mean? That you've gone the untraditional way of saying, "Hey, listen, I love my life. I love what I have going on. We have a child together, and I'm okay with that." Or we're together and we're thinking about having a child together. We don't necessarily need to get married, but I'm telling you right now, you have a community of people around you that believe in tradition, and it's going to be great. It's going to be in the best interest, and I can't absolutely see why it's going to be in the best interest, but I'm telling you right now that it is. It is. Okay. Let's get some last minute messages from the Crow Oracle. Let me see, Sag. All together, you have somebody coming in. You know what? This is why I get this vibe with you right now. Is because all of this is important. All of this is happening. Yes, it is. But you are so divinely connected with yourself that none of this is actually causing an uproar for you. You know what I mean? It's like other people trying to figure out their lives on the outside of you. And you're kind of in an observational look saying, okay, well, let me think about it. Okay, well, that can wait for a moment. Okay, well, I get it. But be kind as well, because when we're on this journey of seeking self and actually aligning ourselves with people, we tend to detach an emotional part of ourselves so we can fully invest in ourselves. We detach from other people, okay, that emotional part that we usually have attached to them, so we can actually gain this full clarity. So be mindful that these people may not be on the same wavelength as you. Your partner may not be on that same spiritual journey as you are. So it may be difficult for them to understand why it's not imperative to you. You know what I mean? Come down just for a moment in the month of December and let these people know that you are a human being, right? But you are on a spiritual journey at the same time, and you don't mean to offend your person with making it seem as though what they're saying to you is not important, because it is, and I can tell that it is. You love this person, you don't want to be without this person, but it seems like it's too much for what it is that you want to do on an individual level right now. Well, Sag, it seems as though you have two things going on at one time, which honestly is very difficult. It's difficult to bury yourself inside of yourself when you're around other people, you know? With me, I've been single with no children, so it's easy for me to duck my head like an ostrich. Is that an ostrich? Yeah. And hide in the sand and mind my business for a while. You know what I'm saying? But when you actually attach yourself to another person, in one way or another, you are responsible for paying attention to that person, in a respectable way. And I think that's what's being asked of you right now with this situation. This person here is getting ready to come up and ask for forgiveness, and it's due, because they shouldn't have been so fucking nosy. Honestly. Let's see. What are some last minute messages that we have for Sag? We have fear and we have grief. Whoa. Now, if you're holding back some fear about getting married or institutionalizing, because that's the word that came to my head, so I think that's how you're seeing it. And we see the imprisonment card down here with institutionalize. Okay, I think you're putting a cold draft about it. When you need to warm up a little bit to it, because this is the person that you love. This is the person that cares about you. There may be a fear about it. There may be an absolute fear about completely solidifying and connecting yourself with another person for a long-term life, you know. But I don't want to tell you how you should think, you know, but everything has a beginning and everything has an ending. You know, it's just the time in between that you have to find the quality for. So you don't know what's going to happen. And I'm not telling you, oh, don't worry, get married because it'll end. You know what I mean? That's not what I'm saying. But stop thinking about things in such a permanent way. If you make a decision, make a fucking decision and stick with that decision until you need to make another decision. Otherwise, you'll be in a stoic nature that just makes you look like you don't know how to like commit. You know what I mean? And we have grief here. What else do we have for Sag in the month of December, please? I'm going to take that because that's a lot. Routine. Look. Survival. Isolation. Come on, Sag. Yeah, you are such, and I feel like this right here, this grieving is like thinking about grieving an old you. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? It does fucking happen just like that. And you may be, and let me say that too, you may be in the stage of grieving your old self. You may be leveling up right now. And this is what happens when you go into this enlightenment of self, right? You have to get rid of the old you. It no longer serves you any well. And you're blossoming into a new person. And there may be some routine that is in that new person that you've never had before, right? It's not something to be scared of, but it's something to accept as it being for the best for you, especially when you know it, when you can see it. There's nothing wrong going on in the situation. Stop psyching yourself out that you don't want to go into this type of situation because, oh my God, what if? Like, take that what if shit out of your head. What if you don't and then you end up alone? I know that's not what you want because that's not what any of us wants, whether people want to acknowledge it or not. We all want to be loved. We all want to be next to someone. We all want to be held tightly, cuddled, and comforted by a partner of ours. That is human life here. That is what you desire. I don't give a fuck how many people act like they don't want it. That's a lie. Okay? So while you have a rare opportunity to be with someone who is healthy and lively and looking to move into the next step of life with you, sit for a moment and actually understand that your fear may be based in nothing. Okay? It's based on something that is a past trauma or a past issue. Okay? And this is a part of your healing. I get it. And again, I'm going to hit on it one more time before we go. Communication. You need to speak up. You need to say something. All right, Sag. This is your December 2023 reading. I hope that you've gained any clarifications that you were looking for and confirmations that may have made things a bit easier for you, or at least seen it in a bit more of a crystal clear way. If something is here that you do not understand or was not clear enough for you, may they be revealed to you in divine timing. I love you. I am so fucking proud of you. You're so beautiful. All right. And I'll see you sooner than later. Peace.